Hey there folks, welcome back to CYPTV. Share, like, leave a comment, hit that hype button. Welcome to the Cype Zone. Without further ado, let's get right to the videos.
Why are we paying for stuff that comes natural? We shouldn't have to pay for electric. We shouldn't have to pay for gas. We shouldn't have to pay for none of that. Who are they to put a price tag on what God gave us for free? What you're looking at is a cathedral still active. They must have forgot to turn this one off. But these churches and cathedrals are natural energy conductors. And if we was allowed to live and operate the way we should, all of this would be free. We wouldn't have to pay for none of that. They tell you that fossil fuel and oil and gases and petrol's running out. Brother, don't lie. These things are natural. They come from God. But you decide to charge the people. Oh, you son of a...
A new rogue object has been spotted flying through our solar system in between 3i Atlas and Earth, and its perihelion is closer than 3i Atlas, and it has the same characteristics as 3i Atlas. It doesn't have a visual elongated cometary tail. It has some form of outgassing, but nothing really extreme as we would class as a comet, although it is classed as a comet in a minute, but it doesn't have the cometary characteristics like we would relate to other things in our solar system, right? It was observed by Gennady Borisov in Crimea, the same people that basically spotted 2i Borisov. Now this one has also been spotted by that team, and it's in between us and 3i Atlas, right? Look at this thing. There's no, what you can see here, no visual cometary tail. It's got the outgassing, kind of like, again, like 3i Atlas, but that's basically what we see so far. After 3i Atlas reached perihelion, it was bombarded by solar radiation. I guess it's kind of depleted everything that was on it, and now we're left with a potential carbon and nickel-rich core, and it's glowing blue. So it makes you think that, is this actually being superheated, glowing blue? Because when you heat nickel, it also turns a color of blue. This might be what we're seeing here. Now with the Borisov, again, that's reached into our solar system that we've just noticed in between Earth and 3i Atlas. Is this connected to that? You know, is this the probe theory that we're seeing? And again, it's reached perihelion, or its closest perihelion. It's closer to the sun than 3i Atlas, and it's showing no visible cometary tail, which is very strange. I don't know. What about you think?
Another meteorite like 3i Atlas. Are they gonna gaslight us on this one too? 3i Atlas never showed up to Earth like they said it was.
Okay, so the video you're about to see down into there.
It's dead end.
I see some pretty crazy stuff. So, do you see that reflection? They're trying to. Oh, Jesus. Right street doesn't say. Something's fresh. How old would you say these shoes are that? Adult shoes. Adult shoes. He's not wrong. Hey, those are some of the.
Adidas.
I want to see what's in there. Let's go down to the camera and get a better shot of that skeletal thing. So this is water flooded. It is great. So we can't trust this. No, it's people jokes about white people doing the dumb horror movies. We literally saw a pile of children's shoes and bones and decided to keep going. So what do you think this is?
I think someone's joke. Which cowboy? That was a bunch of shoes.
If you're enjoying this video, I put several videos out a week. It'll be amazing if you hit the subscribe button and join me in the next video.
Now, where Monster was veiled, Liquid Death is just completely in the open, because that's the time we're in. Liquid Death has a section on their website that says sell your soul. They have a country club, but in order to enter the country club, you have to sell your soul. Bill of sale for one eternal human soul. Join the 225,000 members who have legally sold their soul to a beverage company. Pay cash, sell my soul. And guess how much the country club membership costs? $125,000. I wonder what goes on when you buy that membership. So you think it's a joke until you end up in one of these satanic ritual parties. So you think it's a joke, you think it's parody and satire until you end up so deep in it that you're looking for help to get out. On their website it says, if you're wondering why you have strange nightmares, it's because one time we used a real witch to infuse real demons into the whole warehouse of our water. It was like a demon super spreader event for anyone who opened a can. Now these demons are everywhere and maybe even inside you. If you are somebody who doesn't see anything wrong with this, you might need to pray to the Lord on why you're not having any conviction. Because anyone with the Holy Spirit inside of them should be feeling some kind of conviction now. If not yet, this should do it. This is from their YouTube channel. We hired a real witch to trap real demons inside our cans of water. In the likely event that you become possessed from drinking demon-infused liquid death.
What do you think? That's a marketing scheme? Or are they really just letting us know? It's like they not hiding it anymore. They don't care.
I told y'all, huh? What have I been telling y'all? And it's not like y'all didn't know. All right, y'all, we've been in a simulation, a matrix, a video game, an overlay, if you will, a fake world that is projecting on top of our world. And now with everything going downhill, everything breaking down, this is the simulation breaking down. Everything is okay in our lives, but the simulation itself is breaking down. And here is Kanye West coming to letting you guys know we are breaking out of this simulation. Check it out.
All unpaid actors in some giant script that we didn't write. Simulation, a 2-year-old jumps on a coffee table and someone says, that's a coffee table, don't jump on that. So it went from being something that makes him feel like Superman, he's got his cape on, to something where he has to think about this person's like a family member, young's gonna like anyway. He's 2 years old, he doesn't give a about a coffee or a table, and he's starting to like calculate all these things, and by the time you're 40 years old, you've got a wall full of coffee tables calculating you into traffic, calculating you into your career choice.
Maybe people don't want the kids to get hurt jumping on the coffee table.
We are too protective. We always don't want someone to get hurt. Can you imagine me talking to my publicist before I said I'm going to go on TV again? We get too caught up in the past and what everyone's saying, what everyone's tweeting, and sometimes you just have to be fearless enough to break the simulation.
Come on, all y'all feel it. Come on, man. Y'all don't want to be here anymore. Y'all don't want to do no work. Y'all don't want to pay no bills. Y'all don't even care about money anymore. So the only thing that truly makes sense is there's the great reset is getting ready to happen. We are getting ready to break the simulation because the simulation is already breaking down. You guys see it. But let me know down in the comments below, y'all. Did y'all know this? Let's get it, y'all. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace.
Wait, I thought Kanye was a clone. I thought that was like the 6th clone of Kanye. We believe in what he's saying now?
Bizarre theories about classic cartoons in 1 minute. Actually, Popeye never ate spinach. He ate canned drugs. And the creators showed an addict as a healthy hero. Frame 1329. The can Popeye opens has a specific red and white striped label. It's not random design. It's the exact pattern of pharmaceutical cocaine packaging sold legally until 1922 in the United States. And this is where everything makes sense. From Popeye opening the can to punching Brutus, exactly 3 seconds of animation pass. Know how long inhaled cocaine takes to affect the nervous system? Exactly 3 seconds. But wait, it gets more disturbing. Notice Popeye's pupils after the can, completely dilated for 6 minutes and 40 seconds of the episode. That's the classic sign of stimulants in the body. And you never notice the most obvious thing. Popeye gets strong, then returns to normal randomly. That's not a temporary effect. It's euphoria and crash cycle, documented in 91% of stimulant dependency cases. Actually, in 87% of scenes with Olive, she appears holding the can before Popeye even asks, because she's not his girlfriend. She's a supplier, anticipating the addict's need. And now the part the creators disguised as family comedy. Brutus isn't the villain. He tries to destroy the cans in 94 of the 108 original episodes. Olive always protects the cans. Brutus is trying to cut off the supply. The entire series is about a desperate friend trying to save the addict while the dealer sabotages the intervention. Spinach was never healthy food. It was a 34-year-old sailor having overdoses that everyone applauded.
This is an educational thing. There's a lot of kids in here in this chat making music, right? You guys look at it as like, oh, how can I get signed with Atlantic? How can I get signed with Interscope? How can I get signed with Columbia? How can I get signed with Sony? How can I get signed with Warner? How can I get signed with Universal? These people will sign you. You have to play the puppet role, right? And this is why I'm so canceled, because they hate when I say this. You go, you sign your life away, right? You make most of your money with your advance, but once you blow that, right, whether you blow it on business, cars, lifestyle, clothes, everything, then you like, yo, my labels putting me no, I don't have no money. Manage your money right, because when these labels got you, they own everything. Then you're forced to do what NBA YoungBoy did. Sell your catalog. When you sell your catalog, you sell your publisher share. Your publisher share is your writer's thing where they pay you quarterly. They pay you every 3 months. So you sell your whole catalog. You sell literally your rights to the music. And when you do that, yeah, you get a large percent of money, which people think like, yo, I'm gonna blow this. But that's it.
They give them a model. Pro tip number 1, never pick up hitchhikers in the Appalachian Mountains. There's lots of reasons why you shouldn't pick up hitchhikers pretty much anywhere. But in Appalachia, you don't really know what you're picking up. At least that's what happened to this gentleman who had rented a cabin. He was on a mini vacation. And as he was cruising through the mountains, returning home or back to the cabin one night, he seen something off the side of the road. And lucky for us, he took a picture of it. At first glance, it may seem just like a woman standing by the road. But it's not a woman. It never was a woman. And it's something not of this world. On the right side of the picture, you can see the outline of a person. It's gray. She appears to have on maybe like a gray dress. However, he did not stop because once he got closer, it was evident this was not a person. And it's not normal for a person to be out in the wilderness at night in a gown or dress from the 1800s. So remember this the next time you're cruising through Appalachia and you see a hitchhiker, it's probably not. Sometimes you just have to learn the hard way, just like these guys did. Humans are curious creatures. We like to know things. We like to explore and see what's out there. Sometimes you're better off not knowing because you might not like what you find. Especially in Appalachia. There's so much to see and do. Wildlife is abundant, and you can go out, drive through the country roads at night and see deer, turkey, bear, elk, and things that go bump in the night. Some people are calling this a... Others are saying it's some form of skinwalker. To be honest, I'm not sure, but it's not of this world, and it belongs in hell. Sometimes it's just best not knowing. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, and I believe these gentlemen learned that the hard way.
Wait, stop right there. What is that? A bug? What is that? That's not a bug, dude. That's a dude. Go. Wait, stop right there. What is that? A bug? What is that? That's not a bug, dude. That's a dude. Go. That's not a bug, dude. That's a dude. Go.
In 2015, this video was uploaded to YouTube, and it's been dubbed the Russian Bigfoot video. But outside of that, there's not much known about it. But what we can gather is that a father and son are out in the Russian wilderness, and it seems they're following some creature to catch it on camera. And judging by the way it moves, this could not be a bear. But what people can agree on is that this is some of the best footage of a possible Bigfoot caught on camera.
Он, короче, опять на нас натурная. Вот ним, если что, на YouTube выложим. Смотри, блин, сюда. Я понял, смотри. А у меня тебе шевелит обмана. Я ничего не... О, вон, перебегай-то. Чучело. Смотри, ветки шатаются. Смотри. О, побежал. Я заснял его. Сука, его пошли. Я заснял. Смотри. Ё-моё. Вот это килограмм хищник весит. Видел, как он своими лапами машет? Смотри, вон. 2 метра рост. Ё. Я боюсь. Надо отдать эту съемку в НТВ. Чрезвычайное положение. Пошли за ним.
Now it wouldn't be proper Bigfoot footage without being a little blurry, but even with its bad quality, you can still make out some amazing details. Specifically, just how fast it's moving, also how long its arms are, and how, when it runs, it looks to use its arms. Now it should be noted that there's many analysis videos of this, much better than mine. But after slowing down and stabilizing this last clip, you can only imagine just how large this creature is up close.
Doing this again. Show of hands. How many people think this video is real? Looks like there's a few of you guys out there. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not. This is a believable enough video that I got tagged in here on TikTok. It shows a crocodile holding a turtle in its mouth. The turtle appears to be completely screwed until it literally crawls out of its shell and runs away. And while this might seem kind of logical at first in some weird, bizarre way, it's not. It's actually a pretty common misconception to believe that turtles are separate animals inside of their shells and that they can leave whenever they want to, when in reality that's not true at all. A turtle's shell is the literal turtle itself. It is built in. Despite this, you might see photos online of turtles without shells. Reality though, these are not turtles without shells. These are actually a different type of turtle known as a soft shell turtle. Still has a—
There's the big one. That's a big boy. Here comes another one, but did you all see? I gotta go back and that last clip. I gotta go back. A big boy.
Javier, the man who claims he's a time traveler, stuck in the year 2027. The guy who says he's completely alone. Everyone thought it was just another internet hoax. Until he started posting videos no one could explain. He walks inside the White House, empty. No guards, no tourists, no sound. Just long, echoing halls like the world already ended. He says he's the last person alive, the only survivor after something wiped everyone else out. And this week, he posted his creepiest video yet. For the first time, he revealed the exact date when it all ends. He said, November. That's when it happens. And here's the part that's freaking everyone out. Scientists actually confirmed a massive 2-4 kilometer wide object is heading straight toward Earth. Arrival? This November. So now everyone's asking, was Javier lying this whole time? Or was he trying to warn us? Either way, if he's right, this might be our last November.
Yeah, right. That's just another internet story, another internet conspiracy. November will come and go, and everything will still be the same. Weird and crazy.
Hey, sorry. What the f are you guys doing?
We're doing an inspection, ma'am. Can we come in? We're doing an inspection.
Why are you in my apartment?
We're doing an inspection, ma'am.
Do you have, wait, is that, oh my God.
We didn't think anyone was home.
That's even worse. I am naked in my house, in my own privacy, and you came and opened the door?
We understand that. We apologize.
I'm calling the police. Esther, do you have the phone? Let me call the police. You just came in my house. Oh.
Technically an urban legend, if you want to call it that. But if you look up interviews with people that are homeless living in the Phoenix area, there are a number of interviews on YouTube about people, or where these people start talking about Midnight Productions, which is apparently a group of ex-law enforcement, politically connected individuals that are abducting homeless people and either raping them on camera, specifically homeless women and children, and then murdering them in snuff films. Now that sounds absolutely bizarre and out of the realm of possibility. But when I first started not doing the paranormal investigation for that video, but digging into it, the amount of people online that have testified to have either have escaped Midnight Productions or have had someone, they were homeless in Phoenix and their friend was abducted by these people in this van. It's like there's thousands and thousands of stories on these forums from people that seem legit. Like they're not just bullshitting. Like these are people that are convinced that these individuals are.
Everything that's happening today, this isn't hard to believe. With all the evil things that's happening, I wouldn't be surprised if this is true.
Daylight savings time was created in times of war. Why do you think that is? It's a biological attack. It throws off the circadian rhythm, which is your natural rhythm that is in cohesiveness with nature itself. It was designed literally to throw you outside of nature's rhythm, outside of the sun and the moon, to depend on a mechanical, artificial object known as the clock, which is based off another artificial concept, which is known as time. Pay attention. During daylight savings time, anxiety attacks, heart attacks, seizures, and strokes are at an all-time high. Why do you think that is? Do you think that that's by mistake? No, that's by design.
What the hell is in that TV? This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's.
If I fucking turn on my front camera, cool. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
What is it?
And it just keeps doing this.
What is that? That went across the screen multiple times, all black. What the hell is that? It was inside the TV. Check the TVs. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what the hell was in that TV, but it was a black shadow going back and forth. Who knows what that was? Shh. Shut up! It's not a game, guys. No, I'm telling you, there's something going on with these TVs. That's why I barely turn it on. I'll spend too much time on social media to even watch TV. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game. All right, guys, you know what time is it? Shh. Shut up! Remember, so many things we hear about these TVs and people keep buying more of them. People keep buying 65 inches, bigger ones, so they can be bigger. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game. All right, guys, you know what time is it? But I tell you one thing, if I'm ever in my house and I got that same background going, and I see a black shadow go across my screen multiple times, no more TV for me.
I have an interesting video for you today. This comes from a pair of witnesses who were at a remote location in a helicopter when they spotted what they believe to be a Russian Yeti. You have to look closely in between the trees and you'll see it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And whatever this thing is, it's massive, bipedal, and it appears to have a white coat. Could somebody finally have captured credible evidence of the mythical Russian Yeti? Take a look at this footage. Comment below. Tell me what you think.
At a fast food restaurant when she said she had the most terrifying night of her life. Tell me more. Yeah, this woman's working at a fast food restaurant. It's getting about 11:30 at night when a customer comes in and he has his hood over him and you can't really see him very well. It's super slow right now. And he walks up and he's like, "Hey, I'm super hungry, but I don't have any money. Is there any way you can help me out?" She, for some reason, felt a little terrified by the way he looked, or really the lack thereof, because she couldn't see what he looked like and his hood was covering him almost all the way up. So she offered to pay for his meal, and eventually he gets his food and goes and sits down. She still hasn't really got a good look at him, and she starts going on TikTok. But she gets this weird feeling somebody's watching her, but the second she looks up, the guy's standing there looking dead at her, but she still can't see his eyes. And he goes, "Your soda machine's not working. Can you please give me a refill?" She goes and gets him a refill, comes back, and as she goes to hand him the drink, he grabs her hand and goes, "Oh, congratulations on your pregnancy. You're going to be a great mother." She's like, "What? I'm not pregnant. What are you talking about?" And he says, "Oh, yes, you are. You're going to be having a baby boy soon. And you need to be careful. You need to shield your boy because there's people and things out here that are trying to get these babies nowadays." What? And as he tells her this, he actually finally pulls up his hood and she can see him. And she says he does not look like human at all. She said his eyes were like diamond shaped. And she said that his face kind of looked weird and like a lizard. The next day, she took a pregnancy test and found out she was pregnant. Oh, good.
We now know that over 800 flights have been canceled today. And we also know that at least 40 major airports are being impacted because of this government shutdown. 10% of air travels have been cut due to this government shutdown. Now you gotta ask yourself, is it safe to travel? United, Delta, Southwest, they're all canceling flights. And the reason they're canceling flights because these people aren't getting paid. There is no funding, so there is no flying. And I know a lot of people plan on going away for the holidays. I just said this, but you have to think, is it a wise idea to get in these planes during these times? A lot of planes aren't being serviced properly. People don't want to be at these jobs and they're not getting paid. This is dangerous. And think about how many more delays. Think about how much more chaos. Think about everything that's going to happen if the government doesn't open back up. Now, the only thing that I heard that was good for people that booked these flights and were awaiting these flights for today is that you will be issued a full refund if you do not want to fly. Get your money. Get your money. And this is just a small piece of the airports that's going to get impacted. You see it says 40. You have Chicago. You have Boston. You got LaGuardia. You got Indianapolis. You have so many airports that's about to feel it. And think about this. This isn't just you flying to your family and getting back safe. This is also about cargo, the stuff that we use on a daily basis. So everybody is taking a hit. Again, be patient and think about making these trips at this time, because this thing, it don't look like it's ending no time soon, and it might get crazy.
These videos are for entertainment and education. Real or fake, fact or fiction. Let me know what you think about these videos down in the comments section. I'd like to thank you for watching. Until next time, this is CYPTV and I'm out.